Alright, so I just saw the latest episode of Happens in the Montage, Stays in the Montage. In any case, oh, my name's Fox, I'm Abbott Fox. I just finished watching The Owl House, episode 17. Whatever the hell the Grudgeby episode is. No, yeah, the Grudgeby episode. This is the episode that comes right after Grom. And I'm just... I'm just loving, like, everything with Amity and Luz so more. And like, quick synopsis, I guess. The three-eyed a-hole that was like the satellite for Amity, you know, like her second in command, kinda. She's picking on Willow because Willow's more confident in herself and all that stuff, and people are noticing. And that's just picking on her. Luz, watching too many sports movies about underdogs, challenges her to like the game that she's the captain of. Which, funny enough, actually no, it does. And basically they get into a whole thing. Amity was the captain of last time, but she hurt someone because of a stunt move that they saw in a movie. And basically, they fight the mean girl. They eventually lose, and there's a pretty funny Harry Potter joke where it's like, what is it? Bosca? Yeah, it's Bosca. That she gets like their version of the golden snitch, and it's just like, what is the point of that? That takes away from all of everyone else's work if you can just grab the little golden bug and win. And I love that because it's like really funny because I was sitting watching this episode with my sister who really likes Harry Potter. Nothing wrong with Harry Potter, but honestly, if I wanted to learn magic from somewhere, I think it'd rather be the Boiling Isles. Not really even Hexside. I'd love to like learn either like the magic. I honestly think that also it's a little bit hot here, but I honestly think, and also I'm working this. I honestly think that because me and my friend, we were talking once, and like we were saying what he said anime, but like what world would you want to be in? I mean, honestly, Owl House would probably be the one I would definitely want to be in, if only because Owl House, the power like Luz, because like through the Grudgeby match or whatever, which is pretty damn good. Bosca sets a ball on fire, Luz catches it through an ice thing, and then it turns out like it has the fire symbol on it, so now she has fire magic, which I'm like, hell yeah! So now she has ice. She has ice, fire, light, and plant magic, which is pretty damn cool. And you know that alone is pretty damn awesome. But what was I thinking of? But using those magics. But other than that, like it's really damn cool. Like seeing all that stuff. Also, I feel like I guess this is a magic that only Luz knows, so I guess she wouldn't notice this. I guess everyone else wouldn't do the sigils. I don't know. I feel like she'd be able to look at a book for that, but that's beside the point. It's still pretty cool watching her slowly like gain new spells, which is pretty badass. But Luz learning magic is pretty cool. But also like this whole episode, like it's everything that happened in Grom, which again, back, sorry, and it wasn't just because I needed to change clothing, because it was getting really freaking hot in here. But, where was it? Unlike, let's say, Star Versus, where an episode could happen in Star Versus, and it either wouldn't be brought up until way later on, or, like, it was like it didn't even matter. Like, a good example of this is Marco Diaz, and I want to bring this up because in Star Versus, and because in Star Versus there's an episode that's really cool where Marco leaves for like 20, 30 years, and when he comes back to his world where time is moving differently, he's back to being a kid, but he never keeps the confidence. He doesn't really even seem to keep the fighting or any of that stuff that he had back in the past. And it's never really even brought up again until, like, a season later. While this, no. Grom happened. Amity, wanted to ask Luz out. And, after the dance and everything, Amity is one, she's still on good terms with Willow from 2 episodes prior, but also, she's still, really in love with Luz. And you see that, in every time she interacts with Luz. And I really like it. It's freaking adorable. I'm just looking that's good writing. Unlike, let's say, Star Versus, if something happens in a past episode, it will happen in this episode. It will continue onward. Cool! That's awesome. I love that. That was cool. Luz... But no, yeah, the episode was good. Eventually they lost, because, again, the golden snitch joke, because Bosca got the golden snitch or whatever. And it was pretty cool seeing Luz, Amity, and Willow playing the game. I like how the game was got played, too. It's a very simple game. It's just get it through the hoop. But then, they can add all their magical shit to it. It's not a game where, it's, super hard. It's just get it through the hoop. FYI, the field is going to try to kill you. And you can use magic. I think you could use magic. Because there's a subplot with Ida and her sister playing it. Basically, if the sister wins, she gets to take Ida to the Emperor. If Ida wins, she leaves her the hell alone. And, they said, we want a good... Hootie says, we want a good, clean fight, hoot hoot. And no magic. And so I don't know if magic is against the rules, or if it's not. I don't know, but it was pretty damn... It was still a pretty good... That was a good little subplot, too. But, yeah, this episode was fun. I think the biggest thing I liked about it was, again, the continuity of Amity still likes Luz, and, it's not the feeling went away, they're gonna bring that up later on. No. Yeah, we are probably gonna follow up more later on, that she likes Luz, and it's probably gonna be brought up more. But you do see, she's slowly building back her friendship with Willow, as well as, she has feelings for Luz, and if anything, they've skyrocketed since, Grom. And I think that's freaking cool. I love that. That is actually pretty damn awesome. Luz is still freaking oblivious to all this, but there's an adorable scene where she picks up Amity because Amity hurt her leg. But yeah, I liked this episode. This episode was damn good fun. I like this thing where it's okay, sports thing, but also Luz learns fire magic now, which I'm like, hell yeah, I want to see how she uses that. But yeah, it was just cool. It was a cool episode. And again, I love the joke with the golden scarab or whatever the hell it was called, because literally Luz digs into the heart, reading of why that's stupid if you just grab the little golden thing and you win automatically. I find that funny because, again, my sister was literally sitting right next to me, and she really loves Harry Potter. And when Luz just started going into about why it's a stupid thing, I looked at her. I'm like, you get the joke, right? She's like, I get the joke. But, yeah, this was cool. I like this. This was really, really good. Now I gotta wait another week for the next episode. But it's really cool. Also, I am making a little thing. It's a dumb little project, but it's slightly inspired by Epithet Erased, and some other things. But check that out when it comes out. But this episode was fun. I like this episode. It was a grand old time. I want to see more. I love the interaction between Amity and Luz. Amity is just so much in love right now. Her crush is so big, again, Luz I need your help. She's like, what? Anything? I can do anything. I'm like, jeez. I'm like, all right, girl. I'm like, you love this woman. You love this girl, and I think that's cute and awesome. And honestly, and one thing I really like about this too is literally that how much they're focusing on that little bit of romance a little bit. What I really like about that is that hopefully unless because Disney likes to cut seasons off at like third season, but I think they're still technically the first season. Hopefully, this show runs long enough that we could see. But hopefully this show runs long enough that we actually do see them get together. Like I feel like if they do the whole like Luz doesn't like Amity that kind of way, it's gonna hurt Amity a lot, and it's gonna be like a lot of drama. But also, I kind of want them to get together and actually see that actually happen. Because a lot of shows, obviously, it always goes like, oh, the ones, I'm in love with this one and stuff like that. Which any kind of relationship in a show, it's usually, oh, I'm in love with this one and stuff like that. And then they never really, usually they don't follow up on it. Especially cartoons, they never follow up on it. It's like, okay, that's the very end, they kiss. Boom, done. Like, I kind of want to see Luz and Amity actually get together and see what comes from that. Because I really love... what I love that Amity is, like, protective of Luz. And, like, he's like, I will help you. I will help, like, stuff like that. Obviously, Luz is blind to that, but obviously Luz would do anything to help Amity, too. But, yeah, I just want to see that. I want to see that. I think it'd be cute. Anyway, thanks for watching. Check out my other videos. I'll upload the next video, of that next week. And also, take a look out for my little thing. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but it's just a short little thing. It's going to be, like, probably less than a minute, but it's me trying to do a story with kind of the style of Epithet Erased. Not story-wise, more along the lines of how it's animated. It's not as good, I'm going to tell you that. It's not as well animated, but still. Thank you for watching, check out videos, and we will see you later. Expecto la patrola! And then I summon a pizza, apparently. I don't know what the hell that accent was.